Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Barry. Last time around, we had Make Your Mark, the first episode where we met Barry Berkman, a sort of down-on-his-luck hitman who basically got a job he got a hit in LA, basically. And then, while he was tracking and monitoring his target, he went in and wound up on stage as an actor. And despite being incredibly socially awkward, he fell in love with it. He fell in love with acting. And he thought, you know what, maybe this could be my true purpose in life. Of course, his handler doesn't really think that's the case, but he thinks there might be something. And he kind of accidentally also swayed over the director of the theater. Was it Gene Cousineau? Something like that. Gene. I remember Gene. But Henry Winkler, basically. And so, yeah, there might be something there. So, yeah. So he's going to be an actor and a hitman. Apparently. And somehow this gets 4 seasons worth of material. But hey, that sounds amazing, doesn't it? So, yeah, that's pretty much the recap of the first episode. I'm excited to see where we are going this time. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Barry. Here we go. Oh. Warm-ups. Facial warm-ups. Miming.
Makes us better actors.
It loosens you up, prepares you for the unexpected in a scene, gets you out of your head.
I honestly should, kind of do warm-ups before these reactions, because the first video of the day, which this is, and the only video, I always come off like absolute crap.
God, you got accepted to the class.
Me too.
And as much as anyone in, you must have really impressed him with your motto.
Thanks.
God, his face is scary.
Folks, Ryan Madison
Oh.
is dead.
Oh.
Play it cool. To be fair, he didn't kill Ryan.
Now, I wish I could say that this was the first time that one of my students was gunned down in the street, but it's not. And
Meh.
as much as it pains me to say it,
They
He's
do
most
live in
likely.
Los Angeles.
not the last.
Meh.
So, where do we go from here? I say, we do what Ryan would have wanted us to do, and we use it.
Sorry, Mr. Cousineau, what's that mean? Use it?
Use Ryan's death. The way
Use the
that
feelings
you are
for your
feeling
acting?
right this second. You know, I use my past all the time in my work. If I want pure sorrow, I call up Princess Diana's death.
Aw, Diana.
The day that my dad fell off the roof when I was a kid.
Oh.
Kaplunk.
Okay then, that's a
The
little
next day
worse,
when he
honestly.
went right back up on that roof.
Oh.
Hi, Dad. Do you want to blow off steam? You do it after class.
No, I know that. No, I'm actually quitting my job so I can focus on this more.
That is great. Total commitment.
Next, you know, I know I'm next.
You probably are next.
You probably are next.
Stepping away from the class is in itself a lesson. So that there are no rain checks, is my point.
Meh.
Okay, everyone pays full boat for today.
Yeah. You still gotta pay for today, even though you're not doing anything.
Wait, is Detective Loesch? Is he crying? Look. He is definitely crying.
Oh no, the detective.
Wait, he's crying in all of these.
You didn't hear?
Uh-uh.
He and Diana broke up.
Aww.
Did?
Not Diana.
Inside a year?
Not Princess Diana. This is a different
I
Diana,
just want
obviously.
$300.
That's cold.
Oh, please, he's a homicide detective and she's a human being. That shit don't last. Plus, if the department had wanted him to have a wife, they'd have issued him one. Any neighbors with security cameras?
No, but
This is great.
So, you find a camera in the VIX BMW and you're just not telling me about it?
I mean, it took 20 minutes to even figure out it was a camera. Like, I thought it was a crazy marijuana pipe.
I thought it was a laser.
Yeah, Rob thought it was a laser.
Yeah, Rob. Oh, that's the one that the guy was so proud of.
We should have a memorial tonight.
Great idea. We can have it at my apartment.
We'll have it at Jake's. My friend Juan's bartending tonight. We'll get a deal.
That's a great idea.
Speak,
That's a great idea.
sing, perform a scene that Ryan did in class. Whatever you think Ryan would have liked. I'll put a sign up on the class Facebook page, so check it for details.
Not on Facebook.
I know that feeling. Wait, I'm not on that social media platform. Are you perhaps on X? For a second I thought it said club, but it says club.
You have my video?
Yeah, it's on the camera.
Yeah, I know it's on the camera. You're supposed to get it off the camera.
We need to order an adapter.
No, go buy an adapter. There's like 50 Russian electronic stores in Glendale.
No.
Also, Loach and his wife split up, so you owe me $50 each, remember?
Moss, guys, how we doing?
No, Loach. How you doing?
What?
Aw, Loach.
Hughes, it's me. Hey.
Oh.
Hughes, what are you still doing here? You gotta go.
No, I'm not
I
going.
told you to go.
I'm not going anywhere, bud. This is war. Those Chechens double-crossed us. I mean, they hired you to do a job, and then they try to kill you. No.
Okay, good. He's not mad at him.
And he told me that if you leave town, he'll sweep this whole thing under the rug.
Really?
No, he didn't say that. I don't know why. I just...
You said it because you're trying to protect me. And I appreciate that, buddy. But you know what? I've been going through some combat scenarios in this video game here, and I don't know. I think based on my research...
What is it, Call of Duty? What?
Take them. You know, I'll be here in the command center, and you'll be out there in the field.
Why didn't you just
killing all of Pizarro's guys
leave?
together, man? You're right. We can't outgun these dudes.
You know, I wasn't expecting this dynamic. That Barry's
actually,
being
no.
the more sensible one.
You'll leave, and I'll stay and face the music.
You want me to get out of here for my own safety and leave you here with the Chechens? No, no. I Googled Chechnya, and bro, they're crazy.
Hughes.
Okay, but then you get on a plane. You come back to Cleveland, and we'll go back to work, just like before.
Yes.
Yes. Good acting.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Hey, Moss.
Where's my video?
You need a code to unlock it.
Yeah, everything was going
For God's
smoothly
sake,
until we
people.
got to the screen.
How many possible codes could there be?
4 digits, so a lot.
We're trying to get in contact with the manufacturer
Out
to
of the way. Come on, move.
1111.
Months, right? Not 0002. Okay, you go on to... What the hell?
I think you just locked
Did
it.
you know that was going to happen and you let me do that?
We didn't want you to yell at us.
Now, I'm going to have to call the FBI. Guys are assholes.
FBI.
Hi!
What a ragtag operation they have in LA.
All right, without me?
I'm gonna be great. We need to go.
No, I swore an oath to your dad that I wouldn't let the world walk all over you. It's repayment for him saving my ass in Nam.
During
Nam. Fine, whatever. But you know,
Wait, not in Vietnam. Just around the same time.
Hey, the Ryan thing's not canceled, is it?
No, it's still on.
Oh, great. I mean, not great, but
Uh-oh.
thank God.
Yeah, so
They threw
I
a
wanted to
pillow.
ask you. I was so concerned with making sure everyone else had a spot that I didn't give myself anything.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you
He doesn't hear any of that.
can do a scene with me tonight?
You want to do a scene with me?
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone else
it
has
didn't
something,
work.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's the scene?
Have you seen Doubt? It's this movie where Meryl Streep is a nun and she makes Philip Seymour Hoffman
Oh.
be a priest admit he's been molesting little boys. It's amazing.
Whoop, and over the couch.
You'd be the priest.
No, it totally makes sense. I'd love to play a priest that's molesting.
Oh. No,
we, like,
Fuchs.
practice or something, or?
Yes. Meet me at 6:30 at Jake's, a half hour before the show. I'll bring your pages and your wardrobe and we can run it a few times. You don't have to be off book.
Great.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Oh.
Okay, bye. Siri, what is off book?
Freeze, cowboy.
Showing 2 results for off-book freeze cowboy.
you couldn't fucking hear me. I was screaming at you. What the fuck?
I was on the phone.
You know,
I was on the
buddy,
phone.
I have to be honest.
Oh, yeah, he survived.
I'm quite a bit angry.
Oh, Zaz.
But I'm going to put that aside for now. If the earth finished shooting me, right, and I had lost consciousness, Did you perhaps take something out of the car?
Okay, so there was a graze.
No? Like specifically off the dashboard, maybe?
No.
Small blinking item?
But you didn't bring that fucking lipstick camera with you, did you?
What? No?
Nah.
That would be super crazy, huh? This conversation never happened, okay?
Oh.
Hey, go on.
Oh, that means Barry's on camera.
You did not think I would find you? You killed 2 of my men.
This guy's really trying to be
One
Mads
of them.
Mikkelsen right now.
He was to take out guy who give us some confidential information.
About the Bolivian stash house.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Now I make calls to my family.
Have one of these guys do it.
They are not assassins. They are muscle. Big difference.
What about Zaz?
Do it.
You fucked him up.
Yeah, disarm is bullshit.
All right.
No.
Well, what about that guy?
Vasha? He is fucking freak.
What
see
kind of
this
freak?
Apron? Why is he wearing that? He doesn't need to be wearing that. No, he's too self-consciously scary.
He's just a lot, you know? It's like, we get it.
No. He stops when you agree to job. He's gonna hire fucking kid. Say yes.
Come on, Barry, you gotta do it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Hey, he's sticking to it. Oh. He's just filing his teeth.
You hit the bubbles, and then more bubbles come down.
I'm working.
You're being too loud.
My daughter is having sleepover and we are being too loud.
Oh.
Who cares about Fuchs? That's just nice.
Not enough about his teeth, but about his life.
Gotta get right on this, right?
Yes. You have to stop this campaign against me.
He's gotta do this first.
What's wrong?
This is really serious.
It is serious.
See, I think I misunderstood you on the phone. I thought this was like supposed to be funny.
A man molesting children?
Yeah, like how Family Guy is funny. I just don't know what it's like.
You're like how Family Guy is funny.
What are you doing? Are you doing doubt? Oh, let's not do doubt.
But it's the last scene that Ryan and I did together. The class loved it, remember?
I just don't think we should evoke child molestation at a memorial.
Please, Gene, Ryan would have wanted this.
Hey, you know what? It's totally up to you. I got a pink.
He would have wanted you to invoke this.
Even though Ryan's vital functions have ceased, if we think of him, he will always be with us.
Yes, in so few words.
I'm going to perform an audition that Ryan helped me with. Here is cop number 2.
Get on the fucking ground! Eat dirt, bitch!
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, a Yankee Doodle Doodle. I miss you, Ryan. Oh.
Giving up smoking is easy. I should know. I've done it thousands of times.
Thank you. God, it's like in Spy Family, when Lloyd has to do all of his crap and then go out with the family.
When my son Ryan told me he wanted to be an actor, I thought he was crazy. But after seeing this lovely show you all put on here,
Please tell me
I
he's
am
not
so
going to talk for
grateful
like
that
an
I'm
hour.
Surrounded by such a loving community. So gosh, Ryan. Who would do this to my boy?
Oh, now you're working for them. I mean, because it's the thing of, he technically didn't kill Ryan, but he was going to.
This is a mistake.
It is?
It's always a mistake. We shouldn't do this.
Do what?
Sleep with each other. I know it seems like we should, but trust me, I've been through this a million times and it's always a mess. So
That was not even on his mind.
I don't think we should. Even if we want to.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that.
Oh,
Meh.
cool.
I mean, look, not that Not that we can't
So
do
you
something
wanna
with your
talk
nun
about why we
costume,
shouldn't
but
do
it just wasn't on his
No,
mind.
I just wanted to walk you to your door.
Are they watching him again? Oh, great. Don't use her as leverage. I want it to be that she never knows about Barry's other life. That'd just be funny. Oh, that's it! Oh, no! Oh, man. I forgot they're short episodes, man. I was kind of waiting like, alright, now let's go deal with the other guy. Alrighty. Oh, man, you know, I knew it was going to be a shorter episode, obviously, because I saw that all the episodes are relatively short. They're not the standard, 45 to an hour long episodes that most live action shows do. These are around a half hour. But, yeah, no, I was so enraptured with it that I forgot. Well, that was interesting. I mean, it's kind of like an anime, just in that short a time sense, It's just like, man, I genuinely just thought it was going to be longer, but it wasn't. But, alrighty. That was something. Man, I feel like this episode was kind of funnier than the last episode, Like, I don't know, just some of the... I don't know how to describe this kind of humor, but I wish there was more of it. But, I mean, it's not exactly sort of slapstick, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how to describe the type of comedy of, Barry in the foreground on his phone, talking to, it's Sarah, right? Wait a minute. Oh, now I've completely forgotten her name. They don't do, like, a cast list on here, do they? Well, I'm stupid. I've completely forgotten her name. I'm gonna learn it, hopefully by next episode. I'm getting there. I've got the ones who... I've got some of the others, though. I've got Barry, I've got Fuchs, I've got Gene, Ryan, obviously, Zaz. That's not his name in this, but... Anyway. So, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know how to describe that comedy of him on his phone in the foreground and, Fuchs getting the crap kicked out of him in the background, Like that, that kind of thing is just really funny. And man, just some of the verbal comedy I just think is just, top tier in this, And there's something about just the way, like, it's almost the sort of dry delivery, Like, dry humor can be really, really funny, And that's the thing, man. It's like, it's honestly kind of nice. Like, I don't know, we haven't reacted to a comedy, per se, on this, here on the channel, So, it's nice to have a show like this, especially, the last show we did before this was Broadchurch. That was not a comedy. Had some comedic moments, few and far between, but there were a couple comedic moments in there, between Miller and Hardy. But yeah, like this... it's just such great comedy, which is good because I don't know, I don't want to say like I'm wary of comedy shows, but I guess I just haven't watched a lot, because there are some, I know there are some that I do want to watch, like I definitely at some point I want to watch It's Always Sunny, because I feel like that would be really funny. I also think I'd also like to watch the UK version of The Office. I say that specifically because I've seen a couple episodes of the US version of The Office, and it's one of the most unfunny, boring things I've ever seen. Apologies to all fans of the US Office, but I don't get it. It's just not funny to me. So, but I think the format would work better with the UK version. But this... Again, like, I forgot. Despite the fact that last episode was funny, for some reason I just forgot about it. And so I was just sort of caught off guard by the by the humor in this one. I love, it's like, this is not the first time one of my students has been gunned down. And it probably won't be the last. likely won't be the last. In fact, I think you're next. I love that. I love how it's like it's dry. It's like he's trying to be emotional and be like, yes, we're all going through this big thing because Ryan has died, But at the same time, he kind of he cares, but he doesn't care, I just enjoy that part of Gene, So, but yeah, just the fact that it's like, just the fact that it's like, yeah, it's such a weird thing. It's like, yeah, one of them was gunned down, and now they kind of have to work with it, because now they need to take those emotions and channel it into their acting. And I love, it's like, when I have to act sorrow, I think of sorrowful times in my life, like when Princess Diana died, or my dad fell off the roof, kaplunk, and then he got up, and then he went back on the roof. Hi, Dad. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh, it's hilarious. Which, that just makes me wonder, it's like, because at first you're like, oh, his dad fell off the roof and died, but then he gets back up, and he doesn't say that he fell off the roof again, so I'm just assuming that the sorrow is that his dad was still alive, Oh, boy. I mean, even, oh my god, the police, that was so funny, first off, just the fact that it's like, the detective was just crying in every picture he was in. And it's like, oh, he and his wife broke up. And it's like, oh, man, I got like $300. It's like, come on. It's like, it's such a terrible thing. It's like, he's a homicide detective and she's a human. It wouldn't have worked out, If he was going to have a wife, he would have been assigned one. Like, oh, boy. But that was funny. And then just the incompetent, like, IT, where it's like, oh, do you have the video? We have the video. It's on the camera. No, the point is to get it off the camera. And then just comes back, where's the video? Well, we were going to do that, but it needs a password. And it's like, what? Just like, figure something out. And now she has to call the FBI. And it's terrible. But that was funny. I enjoyed that. Even, again, like, Fuchs was an interesting thing in this episode where he's not as competent as I was led to believe in the last episode. Because last episode, you didn't get a lot with him, but, he comes in, he's like, hey, you gotta keep working, we gotta keep working. Eventually, one day, you'll be able to retire. When's that? Oh, anyway, so let's not focus on this job, And then, when it's like, oh, I think I could take up acting, he's like, I don't think so, kid. I don't think that's a good idea. But in this episode, I don't know, like, he just seems so much dumber than in last episode. But, I mean, it was funny. Where at first, like, I did like that he didn't blame Barry at all. It's like, from his perspective, I guess, it's that, yeah, the Chechens double-crossed him. And so Barry had to take him out, So Barry had to take him out. But I like that Barry was like the more like collected one. Like, no, you need to get out of here, and then I'll stay here and brave the Chechen storm. Which is more of, he'll stay here because there's not going to be any way for them to kill him, presumably, unless, maybe a sniper. But at the same time, he's going to stay here and focus on his acting, But yeah, just, I don't know, something about Fuchs just was, like, really funny in this one. So yeah, and then I love, again, the comedy of seeing Fuchs getting the crap kicked out of him in the background was funny. And yeah, talking to all of them was also really just, it's just really funny. It's like, oh, they are not assassins. Well, what about that guy? He's like, no, he is crazy. Look at him. Why is he wearing an apron? He does not need it. He is crazy. We do not send. And like Zaz, I'll never learn his name either. But Zaz is just like, it's one of those things like, he's kind of crazy and we get it, but, and it's like, oh boy. So it's like, we need Barry. It's like, oh, you have to do this tonight. Exactly tonight. You have to go and kill him. Apologies to to the Chechnyans everywhere, because this accent is getting worse and worse. So, but I have no idea if their accent is even accurate to the actual Chechnyan accent. So, anywho, but he's like, "Oh yeah, you got to go do this job," and Barry's like, "All right, fine, I'll do it." After that's such a weird thing, because at first I was like, "Wait, is that gonna like open up and they're gonna like start plucking teeth?" And it's like, no, they're filing his teeth down. And it's like, well, I'm sure that sucks. You know? I'm sure that sucks, but what a weird thing to do. Like, I've never seen someone threaten someone by filing their teeth, you know? But eventually he did it. But the problem is, he's now got conflicts because he had to go to Ryan's memorial that night. Which again definitely reminds me of Spy Family, where you see all these times where Lloyd has to go and do this spy mission, and then he has to get back, to a party or just to his family or something like that, and it just wears him down, So that was funny. I like that. And I also did like Gene's like, "Are you doing Doubt? You shouldn't do Doubt." And it's like, "What? But it's the last scene that we did together." It's like, "Yes, but I don't think you should invoke child molestation at a memorial, And then the dad, back to the serious thing of Barry feeling guilty for Ryan's death, because now this is probably the first time he's ever seen sort of the consequences of what he's done, Even though he didn't do it technically, they did it, but he was going to kill Ryan, so that was an interesting thing, and we'll have to see how Barry, I guess, deals with those emotions and how he sort of, I don't want to say how he gets over it, but how does he work with that, and I guess how does he throw it into his acting, So, I don't know, that was interesting, and that was really friggin' funny, So yeah, good episode. Again, short. I'm not used to short live action episodes, but I like it. I'm fine with it. It just means next week I get to see the rest of this story, So, good fun stuff, and I'm excited to see where we are going next time. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. My teeth feel weird now that I've mentioned the whole filing things down. There's links on screen. There's links in the description if you want to go check out any of those things. See you guys next time.